Welcome back, everyone. I unfortunately had to send out a newsletter last night detailing that the divers being restocked are delayed again. Unfortunate, but it's the reality we are in. I just got done filming a video, something that you guys are going to be able to look forward when the divers do get here, and that's what they're known the most for, are the 20 layers of super-luminova. The video didn't turn out quite as well as I wanted, so I'm linking a much more experienced person's video in the description. I'm going to have to get some tips and tricks from other YouTubers on how they capture the lume. But it is something we wanted to show off. What I'm going to be going over is the difference between pigments and how that affects performance with lume and how well it glows. Long story short, they glow really well. They'll glow through the night, and it is easily the most enjoyed feature by our customers. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So we have the watches here on our deck. It is a balmy, 80 degrees. It's actually really nice today. So we have the watches charging in the sun. I've had them out here for about an hour, so not super long. It's been a little overcast, but definitely enough to give them a good charge so you can see what they can do. I have every model here with the exception of the black and orange. I just have the black, but they have the same. One thing to note is that pigment matters when it comes to luminescence. So you're going to see different results with different pigments. So I'm going to take these into our storage room and you can see how they shine. Okay, so we're in our stairwell. You can see even with the lights on and some ambient light coming from the windows, you can see them glowing. And you can notice the difference already between the pigments and the performance between each different color. So we're here in our company storage room. Right now I have the lights on. You can see that they're all glowing and the different degrees of glowing that we get. The black one you can't really see. Of all of our pieces, the black easily has the weakest. It's still stronger than most pieces because you're still getting 20 layers. But to get the white pigment, that does come at a cost. Whereas the blue and the green pigments, you don't really have that. Okay, so I'm going to have Melissa hit the lights so you can really see them glowing. So here you see the difference more dramatically. Can I get you to hold the camera so you can see them? Okay, so we're in complete darkness where we are now. I tried to do a time lapse, but I couldn't really get it to work correctly on my phone because I can't. That's all I have. We don't really have a fancy camera to do it, and my phone, you can't change the camera settings, and it blinks out after a while. So here's the white. This has the green pigment. I'm trying to focus there. This is the green pigment, so this will be the same as the green model. And here is the blue. The blue initially, I personally think, is the brightest. At least it seems that. I don't know if that's due to the color or to the actual luminescence. We use Swiss-made super-luminova on all of our pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these sit here in complete darkness, and then we'll take another shot in an hour just to show you how it progresses. So it's an hour later, we are back. The issue we've run into is my phone camera. For whatever reason, I'm going to link a video to Relative Time. If you're not already following him, follow him. He did a nice lume comparison and time lapse with our piece. This video here doesn't quite show it off. In fact, I'm going to take a picture right now with the same phone, and even now it's kind of blinking in and out, with the same phone on normal settings, because to the naked eye, not only is it still glowing quite strongly, but you can tell the colors apart, tell which piece is which. So I'm going to take a picture, show you guys what it looks like to the naked eye, and link the video there. So here we have three main colors: green, blue, and white. That's according to pigment. On the far left, you have the white dial with the green pigment. That will apply to not only the white dial, but the green diver and the green chrono as well. In the middle, obviously, you have the blue. That's going to be for the blue diver and chrono. And on the far right, this is an orange piece. You can barely see that hint of orange lume. The orange second hand is lumed, but with how much it glows, nothing to write home about, but it is there. And this will be the weakest of the three, but still strong enough to beat out most. Again, I'm going to link Relative Times video in the description. He compares the green diver to a few other pieces. I didn't really want to do that in our video because I don't know, it didn't feel quite right comparing us with other brands. But he does have that video there, and his will be able to give a much better overview of how the lume progresses as time goes on. I would also be remiss if I didn't show off the Sports Watch lume. This one here, this is the original sample dial, so it's not quite to the amount of layers it will have on the production model. For example, I believe the hands on this one only have one layer, so they blink out pretty quick. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to be reaching out to YouTubers, getting a little bit of advice on their camera settings and such, because it is something that we want to be able to showcase to you guys going forward, especially since it's something we're going to be focusing on with the divers. Again, I want to thank everyone for your extremely supportive response to our newsletter. Like I said, huge bummer that we're not going to have the divers restocked and in this week, but I promise you they will come. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week, and thank you for watching. Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of noise on the stairs.